What's up, guys? I'm out here making some limb lines, and I was like, heck, I might as well video how I'm doing this. So here we go. I'm gonna give you a little rundown of what I got going on here. I've got my orange cord on that paper towel holder, and I stretch it out over here to my grill, and I know that's 6 foot. And I got my propane torch here that I'm just burning off the ends as I go. So I'll show you a little bit of how it's working. So I'm just pulling it off the paper towel roller there, and I know that that's about 6 foot right there, which is what I want. Put it right there, pull on it, both ends burn. Go to the next one. Right there, right here, put it on there, just heat it, pull it. Toss it over there. Okay, so here are the hooks, the swivels, the materials I used basically. That is a 10-aught circle hook, wide gap. And this is a 5-aught circle hook, wide gap. This is the swivel I'm using for these. You want a pretty heavy duty swivel. Those aren't the strongest, but they should work for what I'm doing. I got 100 1-ounce egg sinkers. Most of the places I'm going to be fishing, there's not going to be a whole heck of a lot of current. If I need some more, I can add some to the line. These are pieces of the tarred bank line that I'm attaching to the swivel to this main line here. And this is nothing but, you know, the stuff you get at Ace Hardware. I wanted something I could see. Now we will find out if that affects it, you know, the fishing at all. I don't think it will at all. Most of the places I fish are muddy as all get out anyway, so I don't think it's going to hurt anything at all. Now I'm going to show you how I rig one of these up. I forgot to show y'all this. I have a big old spool of, this is 200-pound test braided line. 700 yards, a friend of mine gave me this. I take this line and bend it. You can snail it too. For this one here, I'm just going to bend it. Push it through the eye. These eyes on this hook are pretty small. I'm going to push that through there, like so. Got it pushed through the eye. Got a loop. I'm just going to make that loop come over. And I'm going to pull it and cinch it down right there. And then right here, this excess here, I'm just going to tie a little loop in it. Just an overhand knot. I keep forgetting to put it up there. And that's that. If that hook gets dull or whatnot, or I want to change it, all I got to do is loosen that up, like so. Pull it out, swap it over. You can actually just go ahead and tie that loop before you even start this. You want to come in from this side here. That's what all the pros will tell you. Come in from there. Make your loop, run your hook through there. Pull it tight. That's why it's going to end up looking right there. On this end right here, so I've got the hook on one end, and I got this end here. I'm just going to make me another loop here. Pull that on down like so. Now I'm going to grab a swivel, run it all the way down, take my swivel, run it down, take this loop, open it up a bit, just like that. This is my rig. Focus. All that is a loop on each end. See that? Now I will probably cut that off and burn it down just a little bit. I don't like that much, quite that much tag, just because that's just more to kind of foul up when you're rolling and unrolling these things. So I just take my lighter and just burn that down a bit. You don't even have to cut it actually. See that little bit there? I just burn it on down. And that's it. Now, let me get my main line. So this is a 6-foot section of that, just old orange, I call it construction stuff. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go ahead and tie a loop in one end. Just a regular old overhand knot, square knot, whatever you want. Just tie it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and burn that down a little bit. All right. Got my 1 ounce weight. With the bigger weights, it's a lot easier to get this twine through them. Next time I make some, I'll probably get some bigger weights, but I'm just gonna let that fall down on that loop I just made. Come right here. Tie another one. So I got a loop on each end now. Go ahead and melt this tag end down. All right, loop, about 6 foot of line, another loop with a sinker. Now, I've got my end with the swivel and the hook, and I need to get it on my main line. So all I'm going to do, stick that through there, reach over here, grab my hook, run it through the loop that's coming off my main line, over the swivel. Run my knot through the eye there. Done. Now, if that gets beat up, I have a bunch of these pre-made. I just undo the loop, swap them out. You see my egg weight, my loop attached to the swivel, the other loop from the hook side attached to the swivel by a loop. I got another loop attached to my hook. That's it. This is that tarred bank line here. And this is a big 10/0 wide gap circle hook. This is going to be for like big live bait, a big brim or something. So this is my board that I cut out just to keep these things wrapped up on. I'm going to have a board like that with 10/0 and another board like that full of 5/0. It's laying right here. I'm going to fill that one up with 5/0. So I hope that helps some of y'all out. We're going to see what these things will catch, and appreciate y'all watching and count your blessings.